Sometimes life puts things in front of us that we never asked for, but still make our soul tremble just a little. Like when you see someone and you don't know why, but you feel like you've seen them before in another time, in another place. I don't know if that's destiny, God, or pure coincidence, but I do know when something feels different. And that night, everything felt different. They say there are gazes that open doors that don't need words or explanations. They just happen. And that's it. As if the heart were saying, "Oh, there you are. You finally arrived." And of course, you get a little scared. Because what do you do when someone looks at you as if they knew you? When you don't even know why you're shaking on the inside? There are encounters that seem small. Just any bar. Just any Thursday. People laughing, warm lights, music slipping between tables, and even then, there, in the middle of it all, you feel a strange calm. A calm that makes no sense, that shouldn't be there, but is. And then that silly little thing happens. Something so simple someone asks you for a light without even smoking. And you think it's just a normal gesture, but I think those things are written long before. Sometimes what lights us up isn't the cigarette, but the hand that reaches for it. And well, life is mischievous. It gives you a tiny moment, and then it takes it away. Just like that, without warning. But if something is meant for you, life puts it back on your path, even in the strangest ways. In a cafe, in a hallway, or among the fruits at the supermarket, where the heaviest thing isn't the mandarin that falls, but what drops inside your chest. There are people who come back, even if they weren't trying to return. People who make you feel like not everything is lost, that there's still something beautiful left to discover, something soft, something simple. And even if you're shy, even if you don't know what to say, even if you want to run away, your heart stays, waiting, breathing, remembering. Because there's something no one says. When two people truly meet, the soul remembers first and the eyes later. And so time passes, between silences and glances that don't meet and others that do. Those glances that feel like a tiny miracle. Until life, playful as always, decides to bring them together again. At a party, in a place where no one expected anything. And suddenly, there it is, the same heart, the same calm, the same unanswered question. And I understand. There are things that aren't spoken. There are things that can only be felt. That gentle nervousness, that little warmth in your cheeks, that small longing for the world to pause for a moment and let something begin. And when everyone sings, when the room fills with lights, with laughter, with people who know nothing, you hear those words, make a wish. And the heart, disobedient as always, asks for what it wants, not what it should. That's why, when eyes meet, right before the candle goes out, something happens. Something nameless. Something too big for a single sentence. I believe there are wishes we make with our eyes, and that God, or destiny, or whatever it is, really listens. Because when something is meant for you, life gives it to you little by little, as if whispering, "Here, take it, don't be afraid." And like that, with a candle going out, with a timid wish, and with a heart that finally dares to feel, everything begins.